Hey everybody, it's your boy Iconic back at it again with another unboxing video for you guys today. I haven't done Jada's toys in a while. Today's unboxing video is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. As you guys can tell, it's AKUMA. So this is Jada Toys' AKUMA, which I did get a while ago. I just haven't had a chance to get around to it. But anyways, just want a big shout out to where I get my figures. Want a big thank you to Red Nails. Give them a shout out. I have mentioned them in my previous occasions, so they were able to get me one. I'm so happy about it. But moving along from that. So from my previous videos that you guys know, I've done Ryu and Sagat. And this was probably the last character I'm going to get, unless like there's like a specialty Kuma one or something like that, or if I get like Evil Ryu, but we digress, as I always say. So we have AKUMA. He has a bit of accessories. The famous Jada toy box, 13 plus, looks like an arcade box. Love how they design these. Really happy about that. So standard stuff. We have him right there in his menacing stance. A little detail there. 13 plus, Jada toys, warnings, labels. We do have the side profile of some of the characters from Street Fighter 2. Same thing on the other side, but it's like the villains. And going to the back, we have AKUMA and then the character selection. I think they're almost done this wave. I think the last bit of characters is like E Honda and T-Hawk, but let me know if you guys want me to do any of the Street Fighter characters. Leave a comment below and let me know. I'll see if I can get my hands on them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Standard stuff. But let's see him out of the box. All right, guys, this is AKUMA outside of his box. But before we talk about the man of the hour, I'm just gonna move him off to the side, just a little bit off to the side here. Place them over here. So one thing, I do consider it kind of an accessory, and I have talked about it. They do come with backdrops that you can use. I've seen people, like, what they do is just cut like this part, like just the backdrop, and laminate it, and then just put it on like their showcase of whatever they're displaying their figures, and then just have like that backdrop. Or I've seen some people, what they would do is kind of just print it and use this as like a standard to extend it and stuff like that. But it's nicely detailed. I have used some of these for pictures and stuff like that, so they're good to have, so keep them. But besides that, I did change the head sculpt for him. Let's just we'll just zoom this in a little bit. So this is the head that he had placed. Very generic head. His hair is like a soft plastic. As you can see, there is some like detail in the hair. I don't know if you guys can tell. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, you can see like some blemishes, which is a nice detail. It's just like a standard like mug face of his like presence. For those who don't know AKUMA, he is a demon per se, and fun stuff. I won't get into his lore too much, but yeah, it's pretty much what you gotta know. One thing about Jada Toys that I love is when they give you accessories like fireballs or like attacking abilities. They always give you a stand. It's not a crazy stand, but it's enough to kind of get you to do some like crazy things. This is AKUMA's fireball, very generic, very translucent plastic, nothing too crazy. Details very generic. It's pretty much like kind of the standard fireballs that Ryu has, just probably different paint if memory serves me correct, because they did reprint him. But besides that, he did come with an extra pair of fists. As you guys can tell right there, that's his fireball fist or open palm. You guys can use it. Very well made. Nothing too crazy on the detail. Standard stuff. They're not posable, but they're just like open claws and stuff like that. But anyways, moving along. So yeah, this is AKUMA in his glory. Now, I did put on his prayer beads. I have read that a lot of people do not like this thing. It does not sit well. If you have his neck back, it kind of goes up and it doesn't feel like an actual necklace. I have seen some people, so this is just some advice. If you had some like thread needle, one person told me, you just measure it out after you cut this and you just kind of thread it through, and then it sits on his neck a lot better. So I'm probably going to do that, but for purposes of now, just kind of pointing that out. So it doesn't really sit well. I do prefer his angry face on the body because Akuma is a demon, duh. But moving along, but besides that, one minor detail, on his back, he has the kanji for heaven. Every time Akuma does his raging demon, if you guys know, he shows his back to you and this pops up. So it's like iconic for him. I know, the pun is there, guys. But anyways, but talk about posability. He has butterfly joints to kind of push his shoulders and arms forward. Do work the joints. I think because mine was sitting for a while. So, but Jada toys, usually when you get them to kind of pose, they're pretty good. So anyways, so we got that on both sides. He has full articulation to get all those fighting poses, full bend. This is a bit stiffer, so be careful. I noticed for me, he has been a little on the stiffer side, so kind of just work the joints and probably put them in some warm water. So that's kind of one of the issues that I have. It's not as bad as Marvel Legends. It doesn't feel like I'm going to break it, but they're pretty good quality. He does have a bit of a wristband on his fist. They're very easy to remove. They just pop right off. So that's pretty good. Work on the joints. He does have a bit of an ab forward kind of thing. Nothing too crazy. The gi, the top part's kind of like a soft plastic. You can remove it if you want. Actually, like with Ryu, I just realized this. We're learning together. You can remove it. So if you want Akuma without the vest, you have the ability to do that, which is pretty cool. Actually, great detail. Now it's now wait, hold on. Let's see if I can put this back because now yeah, there we go. All right, so and then we'll put this like this. Sorry guys. And just pop that back. And then we just gotta grab his gi. You know what? I do like the fact that you can do that. So that's always a nice little touch instead of but anyways, as you guys can see, he does have a bit of an ab, not an ab crunch, but kind of more of like his upper chest can be moved. But anyways, as the bottom for here, he does have a thigh twist on that. And then moving that, he has full articulation to get all those kicking stances you guys love from these toys. His knees did give me a bit of an issue on the upper part for this leg. I did kind of have a problem with the other one as I was removing the foot. Another thing is to let you guys know, this sandal is attached to the toes. So cool thing that he beats everyone up in sandals. Also, the cool thing is they also kind of made it separate, so the pin doesn't stay. If you do put it on a stance, the pins can just be on the foot or the sandal if you kind of just wanted to do like a leaping move of some sort when you're doing your photos and all that stuff. Obviously, same thing with the other leg, full articulation, full bend, all that fun stuff. Same thing with the arm, and fun. I do recommend kind of working the joints before posing. Use lukewarm water is one way, or just kind of work the joints as possible. Also, put it because of my table or where I have my figures when I do these videos, guys. For Akuma per se, he does have a bit of an issue standing because of his slippers. But let me just show you guys something. I'm just gonna take a quick zoom. Okay, so I was able to find my Jada Toys Ryu. So as you guys can see, AKUMA's a little taller than Ryu. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my Sagat to kind of show you the height difference, but Sagat's much taller than him. But yeah, this is pretty much Ryu and AKUMA side by side. Honestly, I can't wait to kind of pose them together. It's going to be pretty fun to kind of get these set up after I kind of set all that. But yeah, that's them side by side. Let me move that. And we're going to just... But yeah, that's him in his glory. Posing him is going to be fun. But before I go, guys, if you're new here, welcome. If you like this content, just hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. It does help the channel out, and I do appreciate it. And I have made it easy where you just press my little icon here. If you're on a computer, if you click it, it'll auto subscribe you, but you do have to take an extra step. You got to hit the bell and then hit all, so you get all my iconic videos. The pun is there. That never gets old. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. This is your boy Iconic going out.